Banana bread is a household staple these days, and it was born from the Depression when housewives did not want to throw away the overripe bananas. And I feel like we've all got some of them lying around the house, whether they're in the freezer, in the kids' lunchbox for a few too many days, but they're the perfect banana for banana bread. But here at John Pino's, there's only the best bananas, so we're going to use some of these really gorgeous little lady finger bananas. They're really juicy and sweet, and they just add that extra beautiful sweetness to this dish. Now, this banana bread is more of a healthy kind of banana bread. So I'm using almond meal instead of flour. I've got some coconut oil, eggs. I'm using honey as my sweetener, but I am being a little bit cheeky and I'm going to add in some chocolate chips because I feel like being a little naughty. So I'm just going to cut a few of these bananas up and we'll just continue to smash them in our bowl. Now, this is a really good recipe whether you want it for an afternoon tea, a morning tea, with the chocolate in there. Could even be a little late night treat after dinner on the couch, a little not so guilty pleasure. And it's really quick and simple, just mashing all the bananas together. It's also a really good one to get the kids involved because they can do all the mixing and the smashing of the bananas. So the bananas are all mashed. We're going to crack our eggs straight in. So 2 eggs. 2. And we'll give that a good mix. So we want to incorporate all of our wet ingredients first and then go straight in. So that's our melted coconut oil. Now, obviously, when you add in your melted coconut oil, make sure that it is cooled down. Otherwise, it will start to cook the eggs and ruin the cake batter texture. And honey. So a good amount of gorgeous honey. Now, this is definitely not the traditional recipe that came out of the Great Depression from the housewives who created banana bread, but this is my version of, and I absolutely love it. And then now we'll go in with our dry ingredients. So we've got a little bit of baking powder. Just because we're not using any traditional kind of flour, we're using the almond meal instead, that's going to help make this little banana bread puff. So in with our almond flour, touch of cinnamon, always a little pinch of salt when baking, and the naughty chocolate chips. So we'll give that a nice stir till it's all incorporated. Now, this is such an inexpensive dish. If you're going to go out and buy a banana bread, probably going to cost you over $20, and I think we're going to make this one here today for just under $5 for a whole loaf that's going to last as long as it can last in your fridge. In our household, with my husband around, this goes within days. So I'm always making banana bread. Now I'm just going to pour this straight into a little loaf tin. That's going to go straight in. You could get all fancy on me and add some sugar on top, an extra banana, drizzle of oats and honey, but I just like to keep it nice and simple. And I'm a very messy baker. I'm just going to give it a big smash down, flatten that out, and that's going to go straight into the oven for around 40 to 50 minutes at 160 degrees until it is set and a toothpick comes out nice and clean. So the banana bread has come out of the oven and we've allowed it to cool. I like to eat it a little bit warm just so those chocolate chips are nice and gooey. So we're going to pull this out and I'm going to give it a good sprinkling of icing sugar. And then we'll cut into it. Look at that. Gooey chocolate banana. Yum. That is absolutely incredible. We'll slice up a few pieces. And I think there's a few hungry people in the market today who can sit back and enjoy this beautiful banana bread. And I think I'm going to try this piece here. And warm banana bread straight out of the oven, gooey chocolate, that's a winner.